Okay, well now, welcome back to Muye's official production. Here we deal with all trending stories and matters concerning the youth in Kenya and beyond. So today on the headlines, I have a guest with me here and she's going to introduce herself. We may know her more, who she is, and a short intro of who she really is. Then we can continue from there. As you know, we are focusing on the future of the Kenyan youth. Yes. Can you tell us who you are and maybe your short intro of who you are?
Thank you so much, Miguez. So my name is Martha Donata Atieno. I'm a student of Maseno University, a second year, and I'm pursuing human resource management. Yeah, and I'm also a student leader.
Yeah. Why are you saying it with like you are not sure about it?
Okay.
So apart from a student who maybe you are doing something else, or maybe you are concerned with other things.
Okay. Currently, I'm the treasurer of the Nyanza Comrade Association. Yeah, and apart from that, I am a businesswoman.
Okay. Well, as much as I know, because you are not new to me. You saw you in some politics in this school. In this school. Are you not a politician?
I am.
You are. Then why are you not saying that you're a politician?
I am a politician.
Okay. Now, thank you for that short intro. So today, yeah, we are focusing on the future of the Kenyan youth.
Yes.
And as we know, we have a lot as youth to make sure that this nation falls in the right direction.
Yes.
Because the future depends on us, right?
Yeah.
So there have been a lot of trends about the youths. There are a lot of happenings concerning the youth, how the country is moving, and a lot of things. So today I want us to focus on education, because I think this is a key area that the youth need to focus so that they may know even whatever they are fighting for.
Yes.
So today I want to deal with education and skill development. You are a campus student.
Yes.
I think you understand these things. I have seen several students trying to pursue their business ideas around school, and a lot of ideas that generate them income while in school.
Yeah.
So today I just have a few questions with you. It's not questions, actually I want us to discuss so that we can help a youth outside there.
Yeah,
they can know how the nation is going and how things are going. So maybe first question I may ask you, what is the role of education in shaping the future of the Kenyan youth?
Okay. Education is a key driver that really equips the Kenyan youth with a lot of skills and the knowledge that they need when they go outside there to look for jobs and when they just want to pursue anything outside school. Yeah, so it's something that's really important, and every Kenyan youth has a right and should be able to get a chance to explore the world that comes with education and the skills that comes with it.
Yeah, so you said everyone should get a chance, yeah? But sometimes the students even differ. Some of the students, they don't get a chance to get this education because they can't afford it.
Yeah.
So how do you think the government should do so that these youths, or can you say about these youths they can do so that they make sure they get this basic education so that it can help them?
Okay, it's clear that the government offers sometimes back and here, and still we still have it. It offers that when you start your early childhood or your early education, you can go to school for free. And what the government can do so that this education continues smoothly, they can make sure that these loans and scholarship are available to each and every student, because not every student is able to pay their own fees or equip themselves in school,
Yeah.
So the government should try so much to make sure that these loans and these scholarships are there, and they should consider each and every student, considering their backgrounds, and not every student kind of pay the same school fees, right? So when they're offering these scholarships, they should consider such kind of things, so that these students can have easy time when they're going to school. Not that when I'm a student, I'm going to school, I'm being stressed, fees, I don't have upkeep money. So they should be able to provide these things, so that us as students, we have a smooth journey when we are going through our education.
And you, as a student of Maseno University,
Yeah.
what can you say about the current funding system? Because I think a lot of students have been complaining about the same. How do you feel? Is it favoring the students, or is it a burden to the students?
Personally, I'll start by talking from my point of view. Personally, I think it's burdening the students. Really, it's burdening the students, because the students in the new funding model are really struggling and are really facing difficulties to understand how the scholarship works and how everything works, how the money is being allocated,
So
and how
the first
it works.
problem comes in, they even don't know how the money is being
They
allocated.
don't know. You find that a student comes and asks, he or she doesn't even know which band they belong to. So once they don't know the band that they belong to, it becomes difficult for them to know how much upkeep they should receive, how much should go to the scholarship, and how much loan they are receiving. So I think that the government should make this information clear enough, so that each and every student can understand and know how the money comes, and understand, okay, if I'm being allocated 60,000, for example, this amount is going to my scholarship, this amount is coming to me as my upkeep, and this one is going to the loan. So the information should just be clear and precise.
And there have been complaints on the same, about students complaining that they, in their band, they don't even receive upkeep money.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it happens, and that complaint has been there over and over. And you find most of the time the government officials say that they'll clear up everything. They'll make us understand, but they don't. Yeah, not only upkeep, but up to now, I'm sure that there are some students that haven't. When you go to their school fees, to their portal, school portal, student portal, you'll see that the scholarship hasn't yet been paid or hasn't reflected. But when you go to maybe the county officials or the help office, you'll be told that the money has been disbursed, but you just can't see it. It causes parents to even have stress, because you don't know where you're going to get that money to pay. While initially you are prepared to pay the household fee, right? So when you see the scholarship missing and maybe the upkeep missing, it causes some mental disturbance, and that's
So, if I pose this question to you, how do you think Kenya can improve its education system?
How Kenya can improve its education system? One, by introducing e-learning services and mobile learning platforms, so that you find that these students that are part-time studying and part-time looking having jobs, so that they can support themselves. When they have these online learning platforms, you can find that he or she can be able to be at par with the classes wherever this person is, because they'll be following up on the classes online. It's not supposed to be like a must, a physical class. It can be online. And what else can they do? As I said, they can also make this information about scholarship and everything clear, so that students can also have peace of mind when they're going to classes and doing their daily things. Yeah, so I think those are the things that.
And what about this issue that some time back there have been complaints about the same youth, students in campus, and sometimes even our elders do say the same thing, that the current education system in Kenya is tiresome. How do you feel? As you've gone through nursery school, you've gone through a lower primary, you've gone to high school, and now you're in campus. How do you think? Is it really tiresome as they say?
I don't know, but let me say this. During our time when we used to go to nursery school, just as we've said,
Yeah.
and then after that you proceed to standard 1 till standard 8, and then after that you go to high school. Right now we have junior high school and all those things. You find that even those teachers that are supposed to teach the students
Yeah.
are having hard time to, because they have to go back to school and get trained throughout that curriculum so that they can understand it properly, so that when they are giving the students the lessons, the students can also understand what's being taught. And I can say it's really confusing and it's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you find that when the student proceeds to maybe junior high school or junior, yeah, you find that the books they're using are kind of different, and when they proceed, they have to buy different things every now and then, and they have to, they have to change their school uniforms, which financially it's a burden to the parents, right? And it's also a burden to the students, because I remember when we were the curriculum that we had last time, you could learn something if you went standard 4. The same thing you were taught there, you could be taught when you proceed to
when you
another
proceed to
level,
another level,
right?
yeah.
But this one is kind of different, which is kind of tough to the students.
So you say it's not favoring the students.
It's good, but yeah.
It's good, but what?
It's good, but the effort that has to be put so that it becomes a success is a lot.
So do you think this education system that we are in currently favors the youth for in the future in the job market?
Yes, I'd say it favors them, because the system that we have offers this vocational training institutes that focus on hand-on skills, practical skills. You find that youth can engage in more practical jobs, like being an electrician, being a plumber, things that when you're being taught, it's more of practical than theoretical. And then there's the other one that is more theoretical, that it talks about the theoretical part of everything, of the job market, and it equips us with all that information, so that when we get there, things to do with law, it's kind of theoretical and everything, right? Yeah, so it equips us with those kind of information, and I think the best is when we interact with both of them, both practical and theoretical. It really helps.
And now with the current trend, I think technology has taken a bigger part in the education system in Kenya and outside Kenya. So what do you think technology has brought? Has it brought a good change in the system, or it has been a burden to the system, especially the current system that is being implemented now? You'll find they are using devices such as laptops, but you'll find grade 2, grade 3, I think they still use these things. Do you think it's impactful in a positive way or in a negative way?
It has impact on both sides. We have the positive and the negative impacts, and I'd say the positive side is kind of bigger than the negative side, because you find that when they engage with the technology that has come up, it causes us to use like less time and less energy to do some things. Like when a student, or when let me say when a grade 2, there's this saying that goes that as a student, you can find that when you go to class, it's hard to get what the teacher says or to get what is being taught, than compared to when you're given something and told, sing this song. You'll cram the song more than you can listen to the teacher, right? So there's this type of education that when it's channeled through such kind of things, the student gets them clearly and easier, right? And it's, as I said, it also offers this online platform for offering the education, so it really helps.
So maybe I ask you, when we talk of skills, what do you think technology has brought impact when it comes to skill development?
skill development, technology. I'd say it has really helped students. Actually, on campus, let me talk about the campus side. Yeah, it has really helped students to crack a lot of things. Like students can engage in skills or things like coding and these IT things
Yeah.
that really helps outside here, because the world that we're living and the world that's moving and to the next step, you'll find that everything that's being done around will be more technologically advanced and more based on IT. So I'd say that when a student equips themselves with this kind of skills, when they're done with the education, I'm very sure that it's really going to help. Yeah, because there are sometimes that the practical or the theoretical part is not needed, but they need the IT side of it. Yeah, what do you know how to, like, what can you do on the keyboard? What can you do on the, yeah, something like that. So it helps.
Okay, so to wrap the whole thing, yeah, I want to know from your view, your point of view. Do you think the future of the Kenyan youth is in safe hands with the current education system?
The future of Kenyan youth.
Yeah, according to you, according to your point of view, do you think it's safe with the current education system that we are facing now?
Yeah, I think it is safe. It is safe because the new curriculum. I think I've not dug much into it, but I think it focuses on when a child is growing up, they kind of study something that they are much interested in, rather than the past when you used to like study everything and then you yourself will narrow down on what you want to do, like according to your interest. I think it will favor the Kenyan youth because at this point they're being taught something that aligns with their interests and won't like really have a problem when they're now ready to look for jobs, or when they're now ready to settle on what they want to do in life. So I think it's going to be really safe for them and really helpful.
Okay, thank you for your views. Thank you for your views, Martha. And maybe as a student leader, in Maseno University, and I know you must be a leader in a lot of associations.
Yeah.
Because I know how vibrant you are. So maybe I pose this question to you before we finish everything. Currently, the youths have been very vibrant when it comes to politics. There have been a lot of time during the Gen Z's time.
Yes.
The Gen Z's uprising, I don't know, the Gen Z's revolution.
Yes.
I can call it that way, the Gen Z's revolution. A lot of youths came out and they show interest in politics, and even currently in these positions, there are youths who have got very strong positions in the government. So maybe I ask you this question. Do you think the future of the Kenyan youth is safe in the political arena?
When we come to the political side, this one needs a very clear understanding, because as time is moving, a different generation is coming up. And you saw that during that Gen Z protest. That's a whole different generation coming up and seeing things that some people didn't see, and trying to like view this government in a different direction, right? And trying to view this government in things that some people saw but kind of assumed, right? And I think that if this government just gives a chance to some of these great youth leaders that we have, I think Kenya is going to be a better place in the future if they've just been given a chance. Not that, let me give this is just an example. Like, this is Kisumu County. So let me assume our governor is maybe 65, 70 years old, right? Rather than giving this governor another chance the next 5 years to be even older and be there in government, what about, this is something that the Gen Zs are kind of thinking about, what about let's bring up so and so who's kind of young and that has these new ideas on how to rule and how to govern the country, because the generation that the country has right now is kind of different. It needs a new mind and new ideas. Fresh and brains. It needs something out of something something that just from the market, something new and fresh, right?
So is this the reason why there were a lot of misunderstanding between the elders and the Gen Zs?
yeah, the perspectives are different, very different.
So you mean the system now currently needs fresh mind?
Until when will we be sitting down and telling the same stories over and over again, the same ideas over and over again, the same lies over and over again? Like the country needs something new. Yeah, that is something that the
Because
government
these are
should
almost,
understand.
because the current leaders we are having, they are almost 4 generations back. Not 4 but 2. Like, let me say 2 to 3.
Yeah.
So I think when comparing with the current generation, there's a very big gap.
Yeah, there is.
So we need fresh leaders,
Yeah,
fresh minds
yeah.
with new ideas.
Yeah, these young people that you see around, and some people assume that, oh, we don't know what we're saying. These people have great ideas.
Yeah.
We just don't have people to listen to us, but we really have great ideas. Yeah.
So you say the future of the Kenyan youth in the political arena is in safe hands.
It's in safe hands if only given a chance.
So if given a chance to go for a seat in these political seats in Kenya, which seat would you choose?
If given a chance.
If given a chance.
Right now, or maybe in the future.
Right now, not even in the future. I
Right
think
now.
you are old enough to go for it. Are you still a teenager?
No, but the seat that I'm having in mind, I don't think if my age allows me, but yeah.
Let me talk to then let's talk in the future. Now it's not in the future, but let me say now, if you had that chance, which seat would you go for?
I'd go for the presidency.
You go for the presidency.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, what are your aspirations or what are your ideas? Let me say what I'm not asking about agendas, but what are your key roles you want to take there as the president? Let me assume you are the president now, because you want to be the president. So assume you are the president. What will you do for the Kenyan youth?
Okay, if at all I get that chance and maybe be the president of Kenya right now, I'd really try so much, because being in that position is not easy. First of all, it's not easy. But I'd try so much to work on the things that are really affecting us as a country. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm going to say this, but I hope. Yeah. Anyway, not be in a position to say like, okay, I'll be focusing on the things that are affecting us. Like right now, it's the rainy season, right? Focus on having a good drainage system for our country. Not that every time when it rains, everywhere is flooded. Even the capital city that's supposed to be pretty and everything, it's flooded, and there are people having difficulties to go to work. Things like that. I'd focus on the citizens, more so the ones that are still. They say Mama Mboga and everyone. Yeah, because. Sometimes when they sit up there, they forget about what people go through. Yeah, so focus on what these people are going through and find a way to help solve everything that goes on. Yeah, from farming to the resources that we have, like trying to make them bring an income to us as the citizens of Kenya.
So as we wind up, can you give just your last word to the Kenyan youths and the Kenyan students, especially in campus? What do you tell them today?
Kenyan youths, Kenyan students. I'd say this is just an advice, a piece of advice from me. The world is moving so rapidly, and I'd like that each and every one of us really takes good care of themselves. Yeah, and I think you know what I mean by taking good care of themselves. At this time, so many young people are dying. That's one, which is a cause of an alarm to all of us. So we should really take care of ourselves and know what we want. So many youth don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. So when you sit down and establish to yourself, I really want this and this, it will be easy for you as a person to maneuver through and get to where you want. Right? And I'd say that we always find, as youth, let us find people to talk to. Let us find our safe spaces, because we really go through a lot, and sometimes we need just people to talk to. So let us find our safe spaces and people that we can trust and talk to whenever we have troubles. Not look for solutions that in the end will bring something that's not good. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Martha. I think that has been a good conversation. I think it's been a great topic, and someone out there, a youth, I think is learning something. I'll get something from this. So, if anyone has got any underlying issue, anything you want to comment about, you can follow us on all social media platforms at Muye's Official Production. Leave a comment there, and you can also find us on Facebook. You can chat us on Facebook, and we will get back to you. In case of anything, don't forget to comment and also subscribe on our page at Muye's Official Production. Welcome.